let's look at the last question. Question 20 says 3x squared minus 10x. Also, the first term does not have a coefficient of 1. So we said let this be k, and that means the factor is going to be ax minus b all squared. So repeat what I have done. This becomes 3x squared minus 10x plus k to be equal to ax minus b times ax minus b. This is 3x squared minus 10x plus k to be equal to a squared x squared when you multiply ax by ax, then minus 2abx plus b squared. Now by comparing coefficients, we have the first term to be 3x squared is equals to a squared x squared. Dividing both sides by x squared, you have a squared to be equal to 3. Comparing the second terms, you have minus 10x to be equal to minus 2abx. And when you divide both sides by minus, this goes out. Divide both sides by x, this goes out. Divide both sides by 2, you have 5. So this becomes 5 is equal to ab. Now this is a squared. I don't want to deal with square roots, so I'm going to square this equation, and this becomes 25 to be equal to a squared b squared. Now substitute a squared for 3 in this equation. You have 25 is equal to 3b squared. And when you divide both sides by 3, you have your b squared to be equal to 25 over 3. Now, if b squared is 25 over 3 and k is equals to b squared, it therefore means that k is equals to 25 over 3. So 25 over 3 must be added to 3x squared minus 10x to make it a perfect square. And once that has been done, we need to therefore factorize. So expressing it in the form of x squared plus minus 2xy plus y squared gives us this. We first of all divide both sides by 3. Thus this becomes x squared minus 10 over 3x plus 25 over 9 dividing by 3, and then factorizing out 2, you have x squared minus 2 into bracket 5 over 3 x plus 5 over 3 squared. Once the two terms in the bracket is wrong, it means your answer will definitely be wrong. So this becomes x minus 5 over 3 all squared. So that is your answer. As a recap, when you are asked to make a quadratic expression a perfect square, I told you that you will look for a term that when you add it to that expression, it makes it to conform with x squared plus or minus 2xy plus y squared. So any term that when added to this expression makes it a perfect square is said to be that term that is required. And once that is done, once you have expressed it in this form, you can then factorize it to be equal to x plus or minus y all squared. And I have been able to solve 20 good examples for you using two different methods that best factorize perfect squares. And that brings us to the end of today's class. Please kindly like our videos as you watch, while you use the comment section to interact with us. Let me know how many you got right and how many you failed. And if you think there's a mistake somewhere, you can also spot it out from mine. And if there's anything or any step I took that is not clear to you, you can also use the comment section to ask your questions, and I'll be glad to reply you. Thank you for being part of this class. See you in our next class. Bye.